Everybody, it's Evie again. I'm back with another episode of Law and Order Organized Crime. Thanks for coming to Because Evie Says So. Let's get right into it. So, how does it start? It starts with a reminder about the previous episode where Eddie and Sergeant Bell actually take the crew down, Kosta's organization. But Kosta and Albie are still missing. So Eddie Ash's kid actually was in the building that they just went to investigate and was blown up, outside of the building after he exits Besa. Now, why is he there? Because he gave him money to leave. Why is he there? So Reggie's already testified at the grand jury, and Elliott has already testified at the grand jury. There's a conversation between Nova and Sergeant Bell about Kilbright, but we'll get to that later. Now, they gave this boy $10,000 in his pocket and gave him a plane ticket, and Maldonado was supposed to take him to the airport. That was supposed to be that. We also reflect on the fact that they shot the stenographer, right? And they killed her. The one that came to deliver the message from Mrs. Bogdani to her brother Albie. So, what happened? Well, Sergeant Bell's ear is hurt because she's injured after the explosion. They call for, a bus to come and help people that are there. Now, in the meantime, guys start shooting at them from the roof. So when they start shooting at them from the roof, of course, they got to take them out. Elliott manages to take out a guy that's coming around the corner. So Elliott tells Sergeant Bell to get to the medic because she, obviously she's injured. He proceeds to go down the cellar area because he's talking to Sloopmaker. And Sloopmaker tells him, well, Albie and them went in, but I didn't see Albie or Kosta come out. So where are they? So she tells him that there is actually a hidden room that's inside there somewhere. So, of course, Elliott decides, I'm going to go down there, by himself. And I'm like, this is a bad idea, but go ahead. So he goes through the secret door to look for Kosta and Albie. They are down there and they're trying to get away. Albie tells Kosta he's going to draw the fire, so he gives him time to run. He gives Kosta time to get away. And Kosta runs to an ambulance that's actually waiting for them when they get there, right? So I said to myself, wow, he's probably going to get left. So Kosta does leave Albie. He doesn't want to leave Albie, but they have to flee. So Kosta's in the ambulance. He's on his way to a boat, and then he's supposed to be taken to a bigger boat. But when they get down by the docks, they get in an accident. The driver's passed out, and he decides to run to the boat, and of course they take him down. But before they take him down, Elliott calls out his name, and he realizes that it's Elliott that's actually arresting him, right? Oh my gosh, he hears Eddie Ash's voice. He's dumbfounded and pissed because he was duped. He doesn't tell them where Albie is. He says, I don't know where Albie is. He actually keeps Besa. So where is Albie? Albie is hiding. He's hiding at this house, and when the owners leave for work, he breaks into the place and he turns on the TV to see what's happening. Now, the owner's son is actually in there smoking a bong, coming downstairs, and he's a freaking bong. Oh my God. So he's getting high, and he's like, you should have went to school. And he was going to kill this boy, but he had a tattoo on the back of his neck because he's Albanian. So he figures, I'm not going to kill him. He calls for Tura. She tells him, I got the money in the car. Hurry and be careful. She asks him how long he's going to be. He says about an hour. Well, what we see when she gets off the phone, is that Elliott and Sergeant Bell are already there, and they have her in custody already. So she's already been taken into custody, and I guess they're trying to get Albie. So Albie comes through eventually to the hotel outside in the back, and she sends him a message like this, like Wakanda forever. No, I'm just kidding. She sends him a message like, the cops are here, like this. The cops are here, so you better get out of here. So he sees the signal. He signals back to her that he loves her, and then he goes on. They exchange loving looks, and he presses his hand to his heart, and then he leaves. She loves him, and it seems. He picks up his boyfriend, and he thinks that Flatura was coming. So this boyfriend's kind of jealous. He don't want Flatura to come, of course, but he assures him she's not coming because she got caught. So when they get to the boat, because now they're trying to flee, and they are on them, They're on Albie. They're on this guy. They're driving. They get to the dock. Again, trying to get away in a boat. Now, he can't get away. There's party girls on the boat and they partying. They're not hearing nothing that's going on right now. So they're drunk, whatever. So they get the girls off the boat, the yacht, and they're trying to get Albie. Albie takes his boyfriend hostage. So he takes his boyfriend hostage, and then he says, I want Flatura and a helicopter. And he says, Eddie, did you tell Flatura? And Eddie says, cut the feed. I want to assure you, I did not, tell anybody your secret. So I thought that was nice that he would cut the feed so Albie would know that he didn't tell anybody, that he kept his word. So anyway, they have Flatura to come down there. Flatura tells Albie, come on, let him go. One time you saved my life. Now I want to save yours. And she manages to get him to put down the gun. They arrest him after they hug so tightly. They're both taken into custody. Sergeant Bell receives a call. She can't tell her wife what it's about. So what's up with Reggie and Agnes? We cut to Reggie asking where they're taking him and his mom, right? He wants to know where they're going. So they take his mom in custody for obstruction of justice. And Reggie is livid. He's clearly upset. Agnes is taken away to court. What happens in court? So Kosta, Albie, Flatura, and the other guys come in to be arraigned. And then they wheel in Agnes in a wheelchair. She looking crazy, like a mess. But she says all these curse words toward Eddie when she sees him. Something in Albanian. And then she starts coughing really badly. While she's coughing really badly, she bends over and gets a revolver from under the wheelchair, and she tries to shoot Eddie Ashes. Well, luckily for Elliott, one of the bailiffs and the cops grabbed her. She continued to shoot now, and everything's going on. Flatura is looking like, what the heck is going on here? And she's like, Besa forever. And I thought, wow, you would believe that Kosta would get him, not Agnes, So Nova has a secret. What's her secret? Nova meets Sergeant Bell at an undisclosed location, and she tells her that she made it into the Marcy Killers, that she is now a vice president. There are 5 of them. 5. But she's right up there. She in like Flynn. Hugo, her mentor, has a mentor, and his mentor's name is Webb. And then Webb has a mentor, and his mentor is Mr. Taylor, also known as Mr. Kilbright, right? So Sergeant Bell asks her, how you know that? And she says she's proven herself, and she's dedicated herself to it, and they have just let her in. So she also reveals to Sergeant Bell that her mentor, that has a mentor, that's Congressman Kilbright, asks if there's anything else that she wants to tell her. Well, Congressman Kilbright has told them that he's got an up-and-coming sergeant basically in his pocket that'll do anything he wants if he asks. So she says, I'll continue to act if you continue to act, because now you're in it, That refers to Sergeant Bill knowing what she knows about Kilbright and thinking that he might have been dirty, but now, I think he is. So what about Reggie? What's up with his new life? We see that Reggie's been relocated into the protection custody program, into a place that the place is really cold, which he said he can't really do cold. And we see him working as a gas station attendant. Oh my God, my phone is ringing. I'm so sorry. We see him as working as a gas station attendant. And it's horrible because, first of all, I assume that's Oregon. But we found out through Twitter, it's actually North Dakota, right? So anyway, I thought it was Oregon. But he's looking so pitiful. But a little Twitter bird told me it's North Dakota. Reggie starts to realize that he has a new life. He's not pleased. He looks down at the dollar that he's been given. I mean, this guy's got, went through probably millions of dollars. And now he's got a measly $1 that he's supposed to, do something with that. He is drastically changed and not in a good way. But he's alive. But how long? So who is Elliott or Eddie? Elliott is asked by Sergeant Bell to go ahead and shave off that beard, and man, I'm glad he got rid of that beard. So when he starts shaving off that beard, he thinks about the Albanian life, because Flatura told him, you're going to miss it. You're going to miss the excitement. You're going to miss being Eddie Ashes. And then he kind of thinks about it. I mean, did he do this? And did this take an immense pressure off his shoulders about his wife's death? You know, was it a way out for him? Some type of therapy, being able to beat up on people, light fires and stuff and get away with it? I guess we're going to have to see what happens next. For Elliott and Olivia and for the family, etc. Now, the new part that's coming up, which is part 2 of the Law and Order Organized series, I think is going to feature Robert Wheatley, Richard Wheatley. So we're going to see what's happening with him and his family. You know he's been in jail this whole time, Richard has. And what they're going to do is he's actually going to have his day in court. And from what I heard, Barbara is going to be defending him. What? If you like the content from today's episode, I would love for you to subscribe. We talk about Law and Order SVU. We talk about Law and Order Organized Crime, possibly the new Law and Order. I would love to have you as part of